everybody. This is a bar for intermediate 2, pre-point 1, and pre-point 2. So just like the last bar that I did that was a combined for these 3 classes, intermediate 2 will work with one hand at the bar. Intermediate 1 will go back and pre-point 1 will go back and forth between using the bar and not using the bar, and pre-point 2 will be completely without a bar. So take it as you are ready, as you are capable. Always, do what you're able to control. So with that in mind, this is specifically for pre-point 1 and pre-point 2. Intermediate 2 can skip this first exercise, or if you want to try it, feel free. We're going to, pre-point 1 is going to face the bar, pre-point 2 is going to do it without any bar. I'm going to demonstrate from the pre-point 1 position. All right, so find yourself, put your feet in first, squeeze your core, squeeze your glutes, rotate your thighs, lengthen your spine. Just take a deep breath and be ready. And demi-plie and hold. Force the arch. Tiny squeeze up. Back down. And then all the way up, holding on to that rotation. Squeeze your glutes. Scoop your belly. Rotate your thighs. Relax your collarbones. Bring it down. Tendu to second position. And demi-plie. Press the knees out over the toes. Force the arch. Small squeeze up. Press it down. Small squeeze up and hold on to that elevate. Again, squeeze the glutes, rotate the thighs. Begin to work that turnout. Bring it down. Tendu. Lunge on the the right leg. Plie. Press both knees out over the toes. Get your hips in between your legs. Tuck your tailbone down. And force the arch. Press the knees over the toes. Square your hips forward. And up. Down. And up. Hold on to that rotation. Figure out where you've let go and really rotate through. Bring it down, tendu to fifth, and demi-plie. Don't squeeze those feet close together in that plie. Make sure that your knees are holding on over your toes. Force the arch. And squeeze up, pulse down, squeeze up. Hold on to that rotation. Make sure your shoulders are not lifting up. Bring it down. And plie susu. Work your hands off that bar. Find your balance again. Amorti. Bring it down. We'll do the second side. And plie. Force the arch. And small up, not all the way to straight. Pulse it down. Squeeze it all the way through. Bring it down. Tendu to fourth position. Left leg is in front. Plie. Good. Hips between. Knees are over the toes. Using the glutes and the core. Force the arch. Small pulse. And down. And squeeze it up. Make sure those legs stay rotated, turned out. Don't let that happen. Make sure that you're not working parallel. Bring it down, left leg also go. Plie. Good, keep lifting up. Keep working those knees over those toes. Force the arch. Squeeze up tall. Plie. Up tall. Bring it down. And finish. Excellent. Very good work. All right, moving right along. Take a moment. We're going to do plies and tendus. And then this bar is going to be focused more on jumps. So the bar that we did last week was working towards turns. This week's bar will be working towards jumps. All right, but as always, we'll begin with plies. Feet in first position, please. Left hand is at your bar. Intermediate 2 and 3.1, use the bar. 3.2, use no bar. And demi-plie. And demi-plie. I said that 3.1 should not use the bar. Should use the bar, but don't use it except for the grand plie. And 1. So right here, touchdown, but try not to use it otherwise. And cambre forward. Lift it up. Tendu to second. Plie. So intermediate 2, hold on to that bar. 3.2, no bar at all. 3.1, only use the bar when you feel like you can't control your movements anymore. And demi-plie. Grand plie. Squeeze up tall. And cambre into your bar. Lift it up, round your jump to fourth. And plie. Plie. And elevate. Grand plie. 1. Press your hips evenly forward, right between the feet. And looking at your hand, lengthening through the spine. Lift it up. Tendu. And plie. Plie. Elevate. Plie. And reach. Bring it down. Lift it up. And plie susu. Plie the front foot. Don't let yourself sit into that hip. Pull that up tall. And susu. Make sure that your rotation is happening in your legs. Don't let yourself go to parallel. Don't let your legs go to parallel, your toes, your knees. And soutenu. Or amorti. Yeah, so if you were working center with no bar, that would have been an amorti. All right, second side. And plie. Plie. Elevate. Demi de grand. Press those heels down, nice and smooth, lifting up. And stretch forward. Second position. right, don't press those feet out more. Just work the knees over the toes. Keep the heels on the floor. Keep your spine long. Fourth position. Hips are working directly forward. Don't let them twist. Don't sink into that back hip. Keep your spine long. Tuck your tailbone. Don't let it pop up towards the ceiling. Really use the glutes and the hamstrings. This is the time to get them going. Plie Susu. Coup de pied. Back to Susu. Make sure that that turnout is still strong even though you lifted into a coup de pied. And then Amote or Soutenu. We'll do some quick tendus, first and fifth, and then we'll keep going from there. All right, so for this one, I want intermediate 2 to have the bar. I want pre-point 1 and pre-point 2 to have no bar at all. So if you are pre-point, please remove your support from your reach. Feet in first. Stretch. Stretch. 3, 4, also go. 1, watch that line. Make sure that you're reaching slightly forward. Make sure that this is not moving. Derriere. Stretch all the way through those back toes. Don't let your ankles sickle, twist, pop forward. All right, close this one on fifth. Use the rotation that you warmed up in your plie. Press through your foot. Don't pick it up, don't place it. Push through the floor. All the way through that foot back there. No flexed toes, no weight on your foot. From here, Susu. And then Amote or Soutenu. First position again. Really present that foot each time it comes out. Pay attention to your BAM muscles. Stretch through that ankle. Don't let your tailbone pop up. Don't let your chest fall forward. Watch that Alsagon line. Watch your standing leg. Make sure it stays turned out. Stretch that ankle. Lift right here. Keep your hips even. Don't let your tailbone pop up towards the ceiling. One long stretch. Susu. And then Soutenu or Amote to finish. Nice work. All right. Take a moment. We'll move forward again. All right. Dégagés. These are going to be slower dégagés before we move into quick dégagés. Hold on, let me find music. Okay, so instead of doing only dégagés, I want to do 2 tendus and 2 dégagés. Again, we'll do 1 round from first and then 1 round from fifth. So it'll be tendu, close, tendu, close, dégagé, dégagé. Yes, and we're going to do that en croix, first position and then fifth position. All right, so find first position. Again, pre-point 1 and pre-point 2 should have no support at all. Intermediate 2 should have the support of a bar. Feet in first. And tendu, close, tendu, close, dégagé, dégagé, and tendu. Nice and sharp. Stretch all the way through. Point your toes back there. Brush off the floor. Brush off the floor. It's an attack. Reach. Reach. Brush into that dégagé. Close to fifth. Tendu. Tendu. Brush. Brush. Tendu. Tendu. Watch those hips. Don't sink into your side as you close to the back. Plie, retro. Excellent. Second side. Tendu, tendu. Brush, brush. Good. Keep this nice and lifted. Don't lean away from this. Brush. All right. Lift from your hip flexors. Tailbone is to the floor. Dégagés are relatively small. Close to fifth. Don't let this shift. Don't sink when you close back there. Good. All the way off that foot. Through the toes, stretch the ankle, lift up as you close, plie, retro. Excellent. Good. A little faster on the dégagés. All right, this is going to be different depending on your level, so hold on just a moment. So for this one, no one is going to use a support. So we're going to just move it to the side. You're going to start with your right leg behind you. Your arm's going to be in all to go. Intermediate 2 has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yes, and you're going to do that back and front, back and front, back and front for the whole song. That tempo, the whole song. Your goal is to keep your rotation, to keep that all-stagone, to keep your arms in all-stagone and not to let it end up swinging or getting loose anywhere from your knee to your ankle to your toes. Yes, it is long. So this is like a long haul work thing. It seems simple because you're just doing dégagés back and front, but you will get worn out. And if you are not worn out, you're doing it wrong. So that's intermediate 2. Pre-point 1 is going to go dégagés 1, 2, 3, 4, and then reverse 5, 6, 7, 8. Then you're going to double time and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. Pre-point 2 is going to do 1 and then double time, and then you're going to go for triple time and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. Yes? So there's layers to this. I'm going to do the middle one. So I'm going to be pre-point 1. So intermediate is going to just go all the time. We're going to keep those counts. Yes, so the very first set of counts I do, that's what intermediate does the whole time. Pre-point 1 is going to follow me exactly. Well, and then hopefully be better than what I can do. And then pre-point 2, when I go back to the slow, you have to kick it up another notch. Yes? Hopefully. All right, so I feel like we can do this because you're all really smart, well-trained individuals, and we're capable people. And as a group, we can do anything. Okay, so find your 5th position. Squeeze your glutes. Squeeze your hamstrings. This will not work if you don't do these 2 things together. Stretch those arms out, tall spine. I'm going to start the music. You find your posture. And slow, 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 slow. Keep going slow. Intermediate 2. So I ended up doing the intermediate 2 one the whole time. So here's what I'm going to do. Pause. I am clearly not capable of moving and yelling 2 different counts at the same time. So everyone who did that at that tempo, that was your warm-up. Intermediate 2 can do that same thing again. I'm going to count out pre-point 1 and pre-point 2. I'm not going to dance so that I can count and find your steps. Yeah? So put your right leg back. We're going to do that one again. Yep. Take a minute. All right. So intermediate 2, same thing you just did. Slow, steady, controlled. Pre-point 1, pre-point 2, same steady, same controlled, just not as slow. Here we go. Everyone is 1, 2, 3, 4. Reverse. 5, 6. And 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And 2. Pre-point 1 is back to slow. And pre-point 2 is slow. Pre-point 1 is quick. And this is double time for pre-point 1. And back to slow for pre-point 1. Triple time for pre-point 2. And double time for pre-point 2. Single time for pre-point 1. And single time for pre-point 1. Triple time for pre-point 2. Ta-da-da! I hope that worked for you. The beauty of it is that I will never know. However, that triple time for pre-point 2, that is like a reach skill for you. So I don't expect that it was pretty, and it's okay if it wasn't, because again, that was really a push and a reach. The double time for pre-point 1 was also a reach. So those faster ones, definitely difficult skills. So good on you for trying. All right, we're gonna go to PKs now. I'm gonna bring the bar back for intermediate 2. I am going to do the intermediate 2, yes. So we are going to go PKs 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Alyssa Gone 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Derriere 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Small lift en cloche in l'air. 8, 8, 8. Small lift en cloche, even higher. 8, 8, 8. Small lift en cloche, even higher. And then 8, 8, 8. And then your very best arabesque, and I think that that's all of my music. I sure hope so. If it's not, we'll make do. Okay, so pre-point 1, no bar. Pre-point 2, no bar. If pre-point 2 wants to make this harder, hit an elevate with your, so when you go here, after you've done the piques, lift into an elevate, and then bring it down on that en cloche. Yeah, so intermediate 2 with the bar. Pre-point 1, no bar, no elevate. Pre-point 2, there's an elevate with each arabesque. Find your 5th, please. That's not long enough. Good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Lift 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Inlayer. Don't let that move. Hold that rotation. Make sure your knee back there is lifting up. Lift right here. Lift. En cloche. Your leg should be getting higher as you move through. Keep that nice and steady. Make sure that this is turned out and you're all segone. Don't lift that hip to get that around. Lift up right here. Arabesque. This should be your highest one. Lift. All right. From wherever you are. And then turn to your second side. Watch that rotation as you come around. Nice work. Very good work. All right. Frappes. Pre-point 1 and pre-point 2, you may find a bar. You may find some frappe music. Okay, intermediate 2. Remembering that our arms always stand all segone for frappes. We're gonna go bum. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, then you're going to elevate. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, and then close it to the back. Then you have glissade, 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 and then susu, and then you're gonna wait for the end, yes? So you have 1 round of frappes flat, 1 round of frappes in eleve, and then 4 glissades. Actually, I want 3.1 and 3.2 to also do this same one, and then I'm gonna give a secondary exercise for 3.1 and 3.2, and intermediate 2 can stretch during that exercise. All right, so everyone is doing this, and then I'm gonna do one more for my pre-points. Ready? Find 5th position. Good, squeeze your knees together, squeeze your hamstrings, squeeze your glutes, scoop your bellies, lengthen your spine, open your collarbones. Stretch, stretch. Good, keep lifting here just like an arabesque. Susu. Find your balance. Good, second side. Sides. Susu. Find your balance. Nice. All right, intermediate 2, you may stretch. 3.1 and 3.2. More frappes to ruin your life. So. Listen, you have strike 2, 3, 4. Strike 2, 3, 4. Strike 2, 3, 4. Strike 2, 3, 4. Elevate. Hold, elevate, coupe, down, up, yeah, and I'll talk you through the rest because it's all that stuff to kill your calves and strengthen your ankles and your arch. So as you do this, watch. Yes, do not pull from your shoulders. Do not do anything weird with your foot. Yes, turn that out. Do not move like the knee or the leg itself. It's just a stretch, yes. Also, you may not be in a position to make a lot of noise with that strike. It's okay. Get the motion, that strike, the attack motion in your body, even if you can't make this sound. All right, so intermediate 2, you should be stretching. Stretching your calves, yes. Stretching your hamstrings, yeah. Any of that? Any work in your ankles, calves, hamstrings. Okay. 3.1, 3.2. If you want a bar, use it. If not, good luck. Find your ready. I'm going to count you through this one. I am not going to dance this one, just so you know. And strike, 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 strike. Side, 2, 3, 4. Derriere, 2, 3, 4. all second. 2, 3, elevate. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Derriere. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Coupe. Down, up, down, up, down, up, down. Retrait. Down, up. You're in derriere. Up, down, up, down, up. Passe. Up, down, up, down, up, down, up. Passe. Hold. Attitude. Stretch. Close. Flat. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Elevate. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Devant. Coupe. Sorry, that should have been here. And down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. Retrait. Devant. Down, up, down, up, down. Passe. Down, up, down, up, down, up, down. Hold the up. Attitude. Arabesque. Sous-sus. All right. If you need to pause and stretch, pause and stretch. Otherwise, second side. And strike. 2, 3, 4. All second. Watch that side. Derriere. 2, 3, 4. All second. 2, 3. Elevate. And up. 2, 3, 4. All second. 2, 3, 4. Derriere. 2, 3, 4. All second. 2, 3, 4. And up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. Retrait derriere. Passe. Retrait devant. Passe again. Attitude. Arabesque. Sous-sus. And flex. Back. 2, 3, 4. Back. 2, 3, 4. Devant. 2, 3, 4. All second. 2, 3, 4. And up. 2, 3, 4. Up. 2, 3, 4. And up. 2, 3, 4. And 1, 2, 3, 4. And up. Down. Your attitude devant. Sorry. Coup de pied devant. And up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. And passe. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And attitude. Arabesque. Sous-sus. And good. Again, if you need to pause and stretch, pause the video and stretch. I'm going to move right on because I didn't do any of that work. Ha ha ha. So you're worn out. I'm relatively fresh. All right, grand battements. Everyone. Yes. Same thing, everyone. Use the support if you need it. Don't use the support if you don't. What I want you to pay attention to is keeping your hips aligned, keeping your shoulders over your hips, keeping your shoulder blades down, brushing through and extending as high as you can without contracting. Yes, so none of this. Brushing it up, closing it down, nice and controlled. Yeah. 4 grand battements devant, 4 grand battements all second, 4 grand battements derrière, 4 grand battements all second, and then sous-sus. And then either soutenu or en motte, and we'll do the second side. So not like an enormous amount of grand battements, just enough to really brush up and through. All right, find your ready, please. Squeeze your hamstrings, squeeze your glutes, squeeze your core, open your collarbones, lengthen your spine. Really find good position there, work to strengthen here. That was a long one. I lost my balance halfway through. Hope you did well. Awesome. All right, that's the end of our bar. Great job, everybody.